Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is a quick and simple one, and it's a little Easter project because inside my little box, which is totally adorable, there are 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, no, 11. 11 little chocolate eggs, and they are so cute. So you can make 2 of these boxes from 1 sheet of cardstock. If I can get that ribbon back on, I've twisted it. We'll not worry about the ribbon, because this is a full-size piece of cardstock and it measures up. The piece that you need is 5.5 by 6.25 inches, which is 16 by 14 centimeters. So you can see you've got plenty left over, and if you work in 8.5 by 11, you've still got plenty. Okay, so that's my piece of cardstock. The piece of paper that I'm going to put on the front is from the Abstract Beauty, which I'm addicted to. I love this stuff. Look at that gold shimmer. So it's plain on one side and all the golds on the other side. Just divine. I'm going to use this one. And I haven't prepped it, but you know, there we go. Okay, on the long side, let me get my Simply scored out. So on the long side, so that's your 6.25 inch side, score it at 3/4 inch, 2 3/4, 3.5, and 5.5. So that's all in inches. In metric, 2, 7, 9, and 14. And on the short side, score it at 3/4 inch and 4 3/4, which is 2 and 12. And this is a very simple, lovely little box to make. And yeah, it will hold those little Easter eggs. Very sweet. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. Let me burnish this, then I will remember to do it. So, okay, so what I've got on here are these little punched flowers with blue rhinestones inside. Now those are the correct colour, but I want some, this is Magenta Madness. I want Magenta Madness coloured rhinestones. Looking for my rhinestones. Can't find the rhinestones. Is that them? No, but they'll do. So these are opal rounds. Okay, they'll do. And I want to get my Magenta Madness dark, and I'm going to colour 3 of them. And I want that to fully dry. So, not having rhinestones, but having opal rounds. Excuse me. Okay, so I've burnished all of that. So if you hold it, you can see that there are 6 little squares. And what I'm going to do with my brand new snips, I'm going to cut straight on the rectangle and wedge into the square so that I get that. And I'm going to do that for all 6. So the rule to remember, straight on the rectangle, chop the square. Okay, so that's one side, and I'm going to repeat the same across here. This is a nice, simple Easter project, and again, doesn't use lots of, ow, oh, don't cut your finger. Doesn't use lots of cardstock or paper, which, like I say, I forgot to cut. But inspired because quite a few people now have said, yes, we love this, this is great. I've got to make dozens for a care home, children, the school, whatever it is. And you're loving the foil chocolate egg, so I will leave the link once again. And so I'm trying to do budget friendly. Okay, so this panel is 3 3/4 by 1 3/4 inches. So yeah, budget friendly projects, but also not hugely time consuming. So yeah, you're going to get you're going to get 3 of those out of a piece of paper. So you're going to get a bazillion out of a pack of the paper. You're going to get 2 from a sheet of cardstock. And then it's just white punched areas, punched flowers. Couldn't think what they were called. Right, so I'm going to go with my Seal Plus. Just on the tabs. Oh, forgot to put the paper on. Let's put the paper on now. My little little bit of paper. Pop that onto there. So that's determined, that is my lid. So I'm going to form the base. Here. So that's the bottom done, and then just the lid. I'm going to add some eggs. So we've got pinks going on in here. I like these because they are mixed colours. So I'm going to go with both shades of pink. So what have I got there? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ah, very cute. See, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So there's 11 chocolate eggs in there. Put those out of sight, then I won't eat them all. And the white ribbon I've got is from a set, and I'm fairly sure this is the one that comes with the twine, but don't quote me on that. I tend to buy my ribbons and then I just put them on my shelf in a rainbow and not think much about where they came from, because, you know, I love ribbon, get lots of ribbon. Oh, those tails are very long. Oh well, let's not worry too much. So, right, then I want 3 little flowers, and this is using the Strawberry Builder Punch. Strawberry Builder Punch has got this little 5-petal flower here. So I want 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to take my little spongy mat and to do this I'm using the back of a paper piercer, but you could use, that's probably no good, maybe the end of a pencil, or I don't know, the end of a pen that's got a rounded end. But push into the centre and it makes the flowers 3D. I get my little opal rounds that I coloured before. I'll just give them a little squidge to make them 3D again. And then some mini glue dots. And pick up each one. They're going to flatten slightly, but I will lift them up again in a minute. Oh. Lift them all up. And that is a very simple little gift. So while I put Easter eggs in, you could put other things. You could put little trinkets or sweets or treats or something like that. So I've kept it reasonably neutral, but still pretty. And you could add an Easter greeting if you want to. Let me see what I've got handy. So you could put the Happy Easter from Easter Friends on there if you wanted to. I quite liked it simple like that. So anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to see you soon. Bye.